Irregular Nation, welcome back to another Irregular Tours with me, the Irregular Neil. Welcome back to Earth 444. I'm your host, Neil Storm, reporting your Earth 1 news. Switch me on. Welcome to Irregular Reviews, live edition of Irregular Thoughts. They should look bigger. No. It's the final shot. Remember, the Irregular side's waiting for you, so I hope to see you soon. Remember, don't cross the street. So go make sure to hit that like, go hit that subscribe, and become a part of the Irregular Nation, because why wouldn't you want to? Come take a ride on the Irregular side. This all the time. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. See y'all later.
You okay? Who are you guys?
We're the Ghostbusters.
Who does your taxes?
I do your damn taxes. Ah, hello, everybody. Well, everybody that will stop by, we hope, tonight, right? Hey, welcome to the cheers to our 1K subscribers. And actually, let me go to the other brand. We really got to switch those brands. There we go. There he is. There he is. Cheers to our 1K, because it took a hot second. We've been going for, God, and before I even do that, excuse me, to my left, as always, yes, the heart of the Ghostbusters. Yes, the heart of the channel. Miss Kelsey, yeah, Hope Productions herself. Woo! We need some crowd music for that. And I have to turn on the music. I just get so excited, and there's so many buttons for me to push. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus. We're going to go into space. I like the little into space thing that I got going on there.
Right out.
Yeah, I do. I have a problem with that. I do have a problem with touching the buttons, because every time I do that, it's a problem.
He's like a child.
Yeah, don't press the red button. I always have to go to my drops. Huh? Yeah. And I don't even know what drops I feel like going to tonight. We're going to go to some. I mean, who knows? But yes, as I was doing, as I'm all over the place, but cheers out there. It is Sunday night on the East Coast, and when we look at where a lot of our subscribers come from, they come from a lot of different time zones. So that might have to be where we start scheduling lives for certain times so we can actually hit some fan bases, so I can talk to you live, because I do want to talk to people live, of course. Yeah, of course I can go on, talk on panels, this and that, but I'm talking about interacting with people in the chats, because I want to drive certain, as you say, styled live streams with like 90s and 80s and all that kind of stuff. And there's no better thing to do than have comment section going, or, if you can get a panel person here or there that can, go back and forth about the same shit, which isn't always the easiest thing to do, unless you have it scripted, and, we're not professional here. We're not going to sit there and do that. No. And this isn't an Irregular Thoughts Live or anything like that. Gonna be doing, whatever style topics. I mean, we'll be talking about whatever there is. I don't even care if there's any news to talk about, because I also do that in the shorts now too. Besides us putting out that Neil Storm intro that Kelsey threw out there, because there's a lot of other different things that we do want to do with that. And in order to do that, I actually have to get a news flash together. And Kelsey's like, all right, so when the fuck you got to get this news flash together? I'm like, Well, it's not that I just keep talking about it. It's that the news that keeps coming out, right? So some of the style stuff that I will cover, like the DC crap, the Marvel nonsense, not the movies and stuff and all the show. I like to enjoy all that shit, but at the same token, it's like, oh my god, the news that's reported on it. It's like, what? the obsession with the Henry Cavill. I mean, not Henry Cavill. The obsession with who's going to be the next Superman. Jesus. I mean, calm down. It's the next guy wearing tights, right? So I've been trying to do all that stuff in shorts to engage more in a different way with everybody, because not everybody can sit here and see the lives that I do. And, honestly, it's not always that exciting to sit through a live stream of listening to myself or anybody kind of talk, right? I mean, unless you got nothing else going on, I would never expect anybody to sit here for hours to listen to me talk, because I can do that for hours. Kelsey will sit here. There's a good chance that I talk for at least 2. Why not? Why wouldn't you want? Why wouldn't you want to? But it has been fun, and ironically, what got us to our 1K plus, because we're actually almost at 1,100. Yes, we're only 6 away. So anybody that stops by that could be new, remember, drop a comment, drop a like, say hi. You got a question about anything, and that can happen during any live stream, because I'm that dude that'll go all over the place and try to round back at some point. Or I need to be reeled back in. But that, that's sometimes, pretty much all the time. Ask it, I don't care, especially tonight, because right now, Kelsey's almost got our zoo vlog done, because we went to the Philadelphia Zoo, which was really fun. And I didn't even know half the footage that she did get, and it worked in sync with my, with my ham ass shit that I do with my phone. And it's actually going to be a really fun video, and it's only only about 13 minutes. Yeah, 13 minutes. Yeah, that's 15 minutes. Anything that can be under in content from me under 20 minutes, oh, you're good. But toy shows, the toy shows. Toy shows went on for a minute. Toy shows were long.
He is just so long-winded.
It's not that I'm long. What do you mean I'm long? Yeah, all right. No, that's true. I'm long-winded. See me getting a little. Yeah. I'm getting all fucking loud pitchy there. No, it's true.
Yeah, I know it's true.
I know it's true. I am too long-winded. I mean, look at me right now.
I know. Well,
I'm like sitting here yapping about a bunch of shit. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And what are you talking about, dude? I don't know. Just.
I never know.
Yeah. Do I ever know? I never know shit when it comes to that.
You're a wackadoo.
Yeah.
He's a wackadoo.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, I see a couple comments in there. Hey, Luaz! Yo, hey, the Irregular Neil and Kelsey. How are you both? Lewis, we are quite irregular, sir. No, we're well.
We are irregulars.
Yeah, no, we're good, man. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Remember, man, any questions you got, this isn't a topic-based show tonight. It's cheers in the 1K. And like I said, we're almost at 1,100 already. We're 6 away. 6 away from going to 1,100 tonight. So anybody new stopping by, hit that subscribe, because why wouldn't you want to? And I got a lot of color and shit from being at the zoo, and then also going out today for 5 miles. So I look a little red in the face.
I don't think you put enough screen on.
I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Yes. What's going on, Truth? Thank you for coming through. Yo, Neil and Kelsey, congrats on 1K. Thank you, sir. Time to get that cash in. we gotta keep growing. I already told her right after, because now that we're almost at another 100 subscribers after hitting 1K, it's like, yo, we gotta hit that 2,000 now. Let's get that 2,000. She's calling me. She's saying I'm greedy. I ain't greedy. No, don't be greedy. No, of course not. No, you just gotta keep going. We've got so much good stuff. And the fact that I do shorts, and now we've got the newsflash thing coming, and then we're gonna clip that fucking zoo. That zoo vlog that we did. Vlog, is that how you call it? Okay, vlog. That's our best one. That's our first one. We tried doing it at Dave & Buster's, but we didn't do it right. We didn't have the microphone. I mean, she does want to get me because they're putting some VR shit there, and I'm gonna go do it. And she definitely wants to record that because I'm gonna probably look like a complete jackass while that's going on.
Of course.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I know that's gonna happen.
But we're, as we go places and.
Yeah, well, I mean, September when we're in Disney for 11 days, there's gonna be a lot.
And we're gonna be at Universal for a day.
Right, and that's one that you're not really caring about, so you can vlog the shit out of me at Universal.
Well, and I don't want to out it really.
Oh, I know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
That one would be different too.
It's gonna be a good one. And anybody that does follow me on Instagram, I always try to tell people follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of stuff on there. And now that I'm doing shorts on a consistent basis too on the channel, and they're all different style shorts. You never know what the hell. You never know what the fuck's coming from me, especially the one I was dancing as Ghostbuster Batman.
Special.
Yeah, Jesus. But on Instagram, I do a lot of stories, just in weird shit in general. And then we were doing some stories from the zoo, but you'll see that in the fucking video that we post probably within the next day or so. What you got there, Lewis? I have seen the new Spider-Verse. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Cool. And I loved it so much. Yeah, I'm hearing good things. There are so many spider people. It was even more exciting than Spider-Man 2. Wait, what? Even more excited for Spider-Man 2. Oh. Okay. All right, I got you there. Yeah, I need to go see that this week. I'm thinking I might go Tuesday night or Wednesday during the day. I think Wednesday's better during the day because I know it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I'd like to hit that during the day, and I'm off. So why not do that? So if I know there's a 12 o'clock showing, I'm fucking going. That's how I'm gonna roll with that. Because then you got Flash Drive coming out, and I gotta go see Flash Drive. I know Brian's gonna come in to go see Flash Drive. Spider-Man thing, he didn't see the first one. It's not like you have to see the first one, but still, you don't need to go see this one with me. It's all good. Like I'm saying, huh? Well, you'll be working, yes, but that's my day off, Wednesday. So that's when I'm gonna go see that. I don't care if you want to tell me a spoiler. I've seen tons. I mean, Jesus, freaking Flash Drive. With all the shit, I love the marketing, but the over-marketing, I mean, like I said, you can see that on my shorts where I do some stuff and talk about that. God damn. All the people that got to see the movie already, they're like, regular review, all right, spoiler review next day. Yo, you could have waited for your spoiler reviews at least until after the official release, but every single fucking person that saw it put a goddamn spoiler review. It's like, Jesus. I mean, fuck. When it came to that shit. Flash Drive is coming. It is real. Oh yeah, it is real, bro. I will never tell spoilers to anyone. Oh, well, thank you, Lewis. Because Kelsey loves spoilers.
Oh, I'll go read the spoilers.
She loves spoilers. She's a big spoiler.
I want to know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, when I was showing her Supernatural, one of my faves. Oh my god, I can redo a Feels in Love for Supernatural. I know I can, because we did that so early on. Kelsey, I think she was on season 5. Season 5 is one of the really good ones. Because it did go on for 15 seasons? 15, yeah, 15. And I was like, wait a minute, you already know what happened? She's like, yeah, I had to know. I'm like, why the fuck would you? What? I'm like, that's gonna so take away, why would you do that? And then she's like, no, it's all right. I want to see, I just want to see how it happens. I'm like, what?
I like to know. I don't like to be surprised.
Oh, you fucking killed me with that.
But I don't know how it's gonna happen.
You still never finished it.
I know. It's 15 seasons.
So what? That's so much great.
That takes a lot of time.
So much stuff. So many characters.
Well, that's all I'm gonna do for the next 6 months. So.
We do have The Boys coming too. The Boys, what is it, season 4 or 3? 4 or 3? I don't know. Whatever. 4. Yeah, let's see how raunchy they can get this season. I'm probably sure pretty raunchy. I'm sure. Oh, I will say, you know what we just started watching today, right? Like I said, we're going to talk about anything tonight. It's just a celebration. We haven't even taken a shot. Actually, we did take a shot earlier.
You want me to do a real cheers right now?
Yeah, we have to get some shots. I'm a big Muppets fan, right? I've always been a fan of the Muppets. I don't know, anybody that doesn't like the Muppets sometimes, I question you. Now, she questions me on a lot of things because of all my weird likes and genres that I'm into, where she's like, what the fuck? How the hell do you like that and then you like this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm a fucking crazy person. But the Muppets have always been I've always been a big fan. I always remember renting going to the video store. I told her we were having this nostalgia talk about video stores, right? So depending on however old everybody is, but that is a short too. And I was bringing all the different video stores up, and I remember the video store that I rent. It was called Palmer Video. It was like one of those local town ones. And I rented Muppets Go to Manhattan, and I remember that one. Then there was like the Great Muppet Caper. Then it was just the Muppet Movie. You know, they had so many different things. And then Muppet Babies back in the day. I mean, the Muppets were just great. They were just fun. And where I'm eventually going with this was the Muppets Mayhem, the recent one that came out on Disney Plus. I know, Disney Plus. Whoa. Some people know what I'm talking about with that. This show's fucking good. We watched 3 episodes. Oh, it really catches the nostalgia. Like, it just captures the Muppets, and it's something different because they had the Muppet Show that came out not too long ago. A few years ago, like 3-4 years ago, whatever it may be, 5. And it only had 1 season. It was on like ABC. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. But the only thing that was like crazy about it was, you're still doing the same bullshit centering around like the Kermit and the Miss Piggy and all that shit. This is about the Electric Mayhem, the fucking hippie band. They characters, animal. Animal. But, the show itself is really entertaining. The human aspect is what it usually is. They're following the humans that like operate around it. Yeah. And what's funny, live in their world. And I'm like, oh my God, like I need to be with the Electric Mayhem. They're my people. The constant parties, the way things like pop up and they're like, how the hell did they? The Muppets are magic, man. They just make you happy. They just make you go with the vibes. I'm that dude.
He's just gonna jump with their van and go towards them.
Yeah, see you later. I'm gone, yo. I'm going with the mayhem. I'm going with the fucking mayhem. But before we cheers to our shots, let me see what we got here. Kelsey loves spoilers. Yeah, kills me. Whoa, Supernatural cool. Season 5 is a great season. Yeah. Still can't believe it went fit for 15. Well, that's just because of the writing and the way the 2 actors sold the characters. That's how that show basically. It was just the 2 actors that they were Dean Winchester and Sam Winchester. And the show was done well with the budget that it had, and it just hit. Some shows just hit. Some shows are, like you always look at a show, right? And you'll be like, oh, that show was great. But, a lot of shows, like they're all the same formula. It's just a matter of if it's casted right. That's why everybody cares about who the new Superman's going to be and everything, all that kind of shit. I get it. But you're not supposed to know it until it happens. See, nowadays you can just see everything that's going on. So it's ridiculous. But they were casted perfectly for those characters. They sold those fucking characters perfectly. And it's a show that is so rewatchable because it's actually an enjoyable story. Does it get ridiculous and all that? Yeah. What the fuck isn't it? What isn't ridiculous in an exaggerated reality? I mean, I'm like a Dragon Ball Super kid because I never saw it. I mean, that is the most Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, all that. That is the most outrageous, exaggerated world you could ever live in. I would love to be one of those characters too. What world wouldn't I want to live in? Hell, look, Bob's Burgers. Yeah, who wouldn't want to do that? I want to live in that world too. Big Bob's fan. But yeah, that's why I went 15 seasons. Going to Blockbusters on Saturday night was an event all in itself. Yes, it was. And then, truth, I don't know where our age gap is. Me being in the 41, I'll be 42 soon. I had the local video stores. Easy Video was like my main thing. I used to be there like on Tuesday nights was like double movie rental nights and all that. That like they always used to have the deals like on a Tuesday. Oh shit, before I keep going on, let's cheers to that. We've got to cheers out to this. If it gets all warm, warm whiskey. It's not tan bien. Hey Benny, if you're watching, there's pinkies to you, buddy. Cheers. This is for my stepdad. He likes to keep his pinky up when he drinks. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. Yeah, oh shit, that got a little warm.
What is that? Oh, my fault.
Oh.
You're rambling on.
Wait. Shit.
I'm rambling and focus.
Oh, I'm a rambling man.
I know.
That's just the way that shit goes. Me focus. Focus. But yeah, I mean, I was telling, we were at, we started talking about. That's why I want to do live streams on just that kind of shit. Like this.
And then, what kind of candy?
Oh, candy! Did you buy the popcorn that was already just in the plastic thing? Depending on what the night was. I used to buy. I still got my Devil's Pog, the Slammer. I still got the Slammer I got from there. I got the Brodeur picture that I told her about because Easy Video. This is before Blockbuster came around my area. I they had like a little sports like glass case section where you can buy like cards, because you always could buy trading cards back in the day in the early 90s and the 80s and all that shit. And one of the things I used to always gravitate toward were the sports things that they had. And they always had like a Devils thing. Sometimes they would have an Orlando Magic because everybody was a Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway fan back in the early 90s. I mean, Jesus. Well, mid 90s. But just like going in there, remember, like they would have like the wall of videos that were returned to, like certain video stores would only get like so many spaces. And then Blockbuster came around and they had, like they'd have the new video, but they'd have like 30 of them plastered against the wall. But when you would go to like the smaller video stores, not so super small, maybe they would only have 10, maybe they would only have 15. Or if it was like a new movie, but not a popular movie, they would only have like 2. And I remember Captain America, one of the worst fucking movies in the early 90s. People will know what I'm talking about. That check this out, the early 1990s Captain America. As a kid, I had to see it. Like when I saw the early Spider-Man movie from the 80s, I think it was. Oh, God. I kept calling because you would call the video store too to see if the movie was returned. Hey, did it come in yet? Or, if a video game came in, because back when it was new, for me, it was, let's see, Super Nintendo, Genesis. Huh? Oh yeah, we used to ride bikes to go wrench. I used to love it. I mean, to talk about I could be called the nostalgia guy. I mean, I know there's other guys that are called that do that would do it way better. There's this guy that I follow that has all these 80s toys and shit. You've seen him. I've showed you him. He actually showed up on one of those big shows once. He's on Instagram. But he has got all the stuff. That guy's awesome. I'd love to just go see his house. Just be like, yo, dude, what's up? I just want to like hang out. Can we play Nintendo? Can we watch Saturday morning cartoons that you still have on your VHS, please? I mean, Jesus, come on. Who doesn't remember when you would record like your favorite show with your VHS tape? Right? That's why I was trying to remember what you like. Come on.
Yeah. Let's talk about buying the blank tape.
I used to record my video game play on a VHS because I want to watch back and just watch it like a freaking freak.
Oh, that's special.
Do I not? Does this not look special? Oh shit! I mean, see, like that's what he said. It was an event in itself. Yeah, my sister used to record her and her friends, like like how we do that shit now with like the content that we want to do with the Ghostbusters stuff that we do. Also, that's also out on Shorts, the test footage, and we're gonna do another test footage with 2 other things because I'm really trying to figure out what the fuck it's gonna look like. We're doing a Proton stream test, and then we're doing that Twilight Zone TV thing that I got with the room. Yeah, that's gonna be cool, and we're gonna release that as Shorts. Of course, but it looks good. It looks good. You gotta like it. You gotta like it. So back to what we were saying with that. So excited I am. I'm so excited. I am. I'm just so excited. Huh? No, we were talking about just like nostalgic moments of, using our VCRs to record things, going to the video store. Well, you showed me the Disney stuff you had a couple years ago. I think the first year we were dating, you showed me that.
Yeah.
Because you guys still were in Verona in the house. Yeah, that's where you showed me that.
See what I have in there.
I mean, there's so much that you probably have in there. Kelsey, you got the goddamn hotel. I mean, do you want to go take that to Hidden Gems? So, yeah. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Do I have... No, if I pull that box out, I might, pull down the world in there. All right, I'm not pulling that out right now. That's what she said. Can I please get that drop? Come on. Oh! Come on. You got to give me that drop. I need the drop.
No, you don't.
I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. But I really need it.
Need it. But Mom, I need it. Please.
Come on.
Come on.
Go! Stop! Oh! Come on! All right, but so at one point, all right, check it. So with my special ass. because I make little like. So that's a contemporary right there, right? Oh, I didn't light up your rose. The rose that doesn't kill you. Hold on, let me try that. There we go. All right, yeah. So these are the roses that light up LED because I can't buy Kelsey certain flowers, otherwise she dies. But the contemporary is right there, right? Now, I know my brother-in-law likes it. Hey, Chris, you want to buy it, brother? It's all yours. For what kind of hefty price will we check? We have to check the internet on that one because the Grand Floridian that she has, it's in mint condition, pretty much mint condition, I could say, for something from what year? Come on, guess. Give me a guesstimate. Like 98, 98, 99-ish? Okay. So she's sitting on the Grand Floridian, right? From like 1998, 1999 when she used to go. The shit is like a Barbie style fucking put together style hotel. But like I said, with what I have right there with that contemporary right there, right? And then she has the full-on monorail. Okay? She's got the monorail too. I want to save that for Christmas to put around the tree. But yo, if I can get this chica some fucking money, especially for vacation, let's go. So there's a spot in Livingston. It's a toy spot. I've been in Toy Alcatraz. I showed on my last live stream. I have the only thing I've been able to get with these Hot Wheel Batman cars. Can I see them, please? Well, I have to talk about some kind of toy. I can't do toy shows anymore. My toy show's retired after 2 seasons. So I want to cry.
Where would we put another?
I don't know. I still have room on the wall right there where the lightsaber is and the pops, but that's just excessive and special. But that being said, hidden gems, right? Hidden gems in Livingston, New Jersey, because that's where I am, has every old school fucking toy you can imagine. It's one of those places. It's got like 15 aisles of glass cases, double-sided, that you walk down, and it's like toys from every era. So it's a place where you can go and sell toys. You can go and haggle a little bit. I bought in Kelsey a few things from there. I remember I wanted to buy the Keaton fucking Batmobile, but it was $100, the old school one from '89 when you were a kid in '89, like myself. And I was like, no, I can't spend $100 on that because I remember that Batmobile. That one was convertible. I was like, what? Fuck. When you had to put Batman in there, it was like convertible. It's like no. But I come across so much. So the fact that she has that, I walked across, right? I would walk down those aisles because I was looking for like Ghostbusters stuff because I don't have Ghostbusters stuff. Of course I do. They had a Thundercats castle. It wasn't even, if you ever watch Comic Book Man when people would come and sell toys to them in their old school shop. I went to their new shop, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't have the same feel. It didn't have the same feel as like the show, like how it had that old comic book store feel. It was like too new age. But it was cool to still go in there. I remember I got my dead shot from there. That's when I went on a toy bonanza when we stayed at my sister's down the shore when we had the dog watch. Oh my God, I got like 15 toys. I got in so much trouble. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I got in so much trouble. Oh my God. But, this would be fun content too. This would be probably like a fun vlog. I don't know if they would let us record, or maybe we could just like secretly do it. And we know the microphone picks up pretty well now. Or I'll just be like, hey, would you mind if she records while we're doing this? Because I don't know what these guys would do. She has the box, yo. She has the fucking box. The box, the original, and it's mint box. And it still has the fucking slap tag for $40. Like the price tag. Yo, that'll make it worth something too. Because I know all the freak collectors out there. I don't actually personally know them. I've watched all the shows. I mean, Jesus, anybody that's watched Pawn Stars, I've got out of that wave. I've got out of that wave. For the moment, I'll go back. They had, you'd see all the people that would go in there with all that stuff. So like certain obscure things up the value. So the fact that the box is there, pieces are all there. The thing isn't scuffed up. Yo, online it was going for like $700. $700 for plastic. No, I said the Barbie, like it's like the Ghostbusters firehouse from the 1980s. That kind of plastic. That's what it looks like. $700? You got it. No problem. Where is that drop? Oh my God. It's so, there it is. You know what? $700?
You got, dude.
Yeah. So I just want to see if we can get her cash straight up. If we can get her 500 cash right there, I would take it. You know, because you spent $40 in 1998, 99, whatever, and you're gonna get $500 for it. Well, but see, the thing that would drive me nuts is they would upsell the shit out of that fucking thing for like $1,000.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. So if it's going for, I'll be like, what are you willing to offer me for it? I want to hear what they would say. And I'd be like, well, if it's going for 700, we'd have to have that pulled up. I'd be like, I want 675. And then if they said 625, I'd be like, deal. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Whoa. 1 point. We're almost at 1,100, bro. Almost at 1,100. That's what we're trying to do for tonight, right? 1,100. 1,100. But I also have a few other drops recorded, and then I'm sure a few other shorts that are recorded that got us almost 300 subscribers in 2 weeks.
He's just so crazy.
Because of my insanity. Because my insanity. But that was the best way to get my insanity out. Quickly and out to people, and then I can get the content out for people to actually appreciate it, which is cool. That's what we want to do. That's the goal. Mm-hmm. Oh, so yes, Lewis, thank you for that you're noticing that. So the only toys that I've been able to buy have been these little Hot Wheels. Okay, so this is the Batmobile from the Pattinson. Okay, and it's they made. How many of these? How many did they make? Where the fuck is it? 5. So I have the 5 out of 5. That was a Pattinson one, right? I mean, who doesn't love them some Hot Wheels? The number 1 was the Adam West. Okay. Then it was the number 2 was the Batman Forever. Like, look at that. I mean, that's so cool. Little Hot Wheel. Dude, this was 4 for $6. And then with my discount, I got even less. It was even less. And then we have the Keaton one. And that was the 3 out of 5. Come on, why wouldn't you want these? It's fucking Hot Wheels. I had to have them. Let's start my band. And I couldn't find the other one. And I'm assuming the other one's the Tumblr. I'm pretty sure the other one's the Tumblr. Do you think? I think it is.
Well, you'll just have to keep searching.
I'll have to go. Yeah, I'm back to work. You know, I'll have nothing to do. I'll go search.
You got nothing to do. You got nothing better to do.
I didn't say that out loud. Who said that out loud?
I got nothing better to do than go.
Who said that out loud? Who said that? Who said that? What? The Tumblr? Come on. I mean, yo, who want to be at work and be like this man right here?
Been smoking weed in the stockroom on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Right into our noses. How awful.
And on Mondays and Thursdays, I just drink. And on Saturdays, I go to the Cinnabon and go nuts. It's so good.
Oh, there's like another one of my. I mean, we did a Fields in Love for Superstore too. Too early in the channel. We did a lot of good stuff so early in the channel.
We did The Office.
We did a lot. We did Friends. Friends did well for us, but
Yeah.
I mean, good God. And then even when we started our 90s thing, we were covering so much stuff in the 90s stuff. And now that 90s, because we figured like, wow, that started in the 80s. And I grew up in the 80s. Well, not totally grew up in the 80s. Grew up a little bit later in the 80s. So I was born in 82. So you figure I didn't start really remembering a lot of shit until like the 85, 86 mark. Yeah, easily. And then by 89, that's when I saw Ghostbusters 2. So like Ghostbusters, I got to see Ghostbusters 2 in the theaters. The first Ghostbusters movie I saw as a kid, rented. My father let me see it because I was such a fan of the real Ghostbusters. So that's how everything started for me, was with the real Ghostbusters. And then when I saw the Ghostbusters movie, woohoo, that was it from there. Then, you know, the issues just started.
That was spiraled all
Yeah, everything just went downhill from there. But you know what's funny too?
Thanks to your dad.
But you know what like I guess people enjoy from me too, which I'm trying to figure out also. What's some of your most enjoyment where you want to engage with me the most, right? Because that would be the whole point of like a live, right? To engage. I'm lucky that I have Kelsey sitting right beside me. I could talk to myself.
Oh, he loves to talk to you.
Yeah, I could talk to myself via this, no problem. Even if if nobody was here, like no problem. That's kind of what happens anytime I do these. But that's just like what it is. And I don't know. Like, where was I going with that? Because
I'm not sure.
yeah, me neither. Because at the end of the day, I'm just talking. See, she has to reel me in a lot.
Because he just goes off like that.
Because I get so excited. I guess I just get excited. I love doing this shit, but I always need directive. My cue, my go-to, because that's what I am talking about, like what people want from me the most. I'm always gonna do me when it comes to this. We know that. But like I said, to get proper engagement with people where I want to go back and forth, that's why I always say, if there's something from Newsflash that you want me to report on, leave it in the comments. Let me know. If there's something that you like, hey, like Neil, we like the way you did that content with Bat Neil, that cringe ass thing, or my irregular verse that I was trying to do a while ago. Yo, go back and do that. Because I do have something planned, even though the costume doesn't fit. I'm trying to get back to where that one costume fit. No, not yet. It's not yet. No, I know what I was at when that thing fit right. When that thing fit right, I know what I was at. I'm not at that yet. So to put on the Arrow costume again, I might do that, but I'm going to do that because there's a little certain something going on in the DCU. I know they're going to introduce the Green Arrow. I know there's been stuff with, like, I see Stephen Amell saying shit because, he was our Green Arrow for the longest of times. Like, Jesus Christ. He just got bad writing at one point. I did enjoy his rendition. I loved it. Oh my God, I used to go tits on that show. And then it would get to certain seasons. I'm like, this season sucks, doesn't it? And I would tell you. I'm like, can't you tell? It's just like the budget was always low, but they really aren't trying. They're like not even fucking trying at all. Towards the end, even in the middle of certain seasons, you're like, what are they doing? But there was like the costume I have is from season 5. That's the season 5 costume. But they still had some good stuff. They did fuck up at times. I know that story got screwed up because of the whole, like, they couldn't do the Suicide Squad thing when that was coming out. So stupid. But would he be the Green Arrow for the movieverse? I don't know. Why not? Who the fuck cares? The guy stays in shape. He's crazy with his stunts. He does that wrestling show that I do want to watch. It's called Heels. It's on Stars. But I don't have all the fucking streaming networks I have.
Streaming network? Stars?
No, that's a cable thing.
Oh, that's my phone.
Yeah, but I don't pay for Stars. But I'm just saying, all the streaming networks I have that are connected to this, connected to that, blah, 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 I don't see Heels. I would see it. I would scroll past it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised. Too bad Peacock started because I had a WWE. And it's all about wrestling, but it's like a done well show. It looks entertaining. But I'm not going to pay for no fucking Stars to watch that. No, kiss my ass.
Unless you do like a trial and you binge it
right, you binge it real fast. I got no problem doing that.
Like I told you to do with Apple. When you want to see that?
Oh yeah, the Michael J. Fox bio. Yeah, no, I gotta see that. That's coming out soon. I feel that's coming out soon. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see that. I'll do that trial, no problem. But yeah, that's why I always like people to just leave comments. Let me know, because I can go many realms. I don't have a.
It did come out.
Huh?
It did come out.
What?
Yeah, May 12th.
Fuck me, I'm way behind.
You're right.
Asshole I am. Yeah, but I haven't seen it pop up on the thing. Okay.
Maybe just 'cause you don't have.
God, sometimes I show it. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, all right. Well, no problem. I'm going to see it. Now I'm going to check into that anyway because that just I love Jay Fox. I was always a Jay Fox fan. Oh God, how can he not be? Teen Wolf. I think he was in Platoon. Wasn't he in Platoon? I feel like he was. I feel like he was.
in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he was in so much shit.
Before he got
Jesus Christ. Before he got that, because that's what said it. That was huge. After it was during Family Ties. Yeah. Because the movies that made us. Oof. That's a good one. When are they coming out with a new one for that on Netflix? You know, Netflix, they do that. Cancel this, cancel that, all that shit. Where the fuck is a new season of the movies that made us and the toys that made us? Come on. I'm waiting. You got to add it to your plan?
Not that, but it was no, for the other one that you want the Super It's on Hulu, but you have to add stars.
You mother. No, kiss my ass. I already have enough shit added with Hulu.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I was just trying to say.
Well, no, sometimes you can buy it, and if it's cheap, I buy it.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Maybe you can. Oh, that's Amazon Prime. Maybe you can.
Yeah, like if I could buy the J Fox thing
Yeah.
somehow, I'll probably do that. Because if it's gonna be some stupid ass shit where I have to sign up for something, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. God, I've got enough streaming networks and all that stuff. Oh my God. Oh, so Jesus Christ. Jesus. We were talking about the Muppets, right? At one point, and we were talking about Mayhem and how much we love it, and we definitely do suggest going to go watch it if you like the Muppets. Kelsey was telling me about a petition that's happening, and I told Kelsey when we went to Disney, I'm like, yo, they gotta update the fucking Muppet show. That shit's the same.
But it's so good. The show is so good.
It's too old.
You have to see like then.
It's too old.
Let's go.
No, because what she told me was that the petition that's going around is for a rock and roller coaster at Disney World. And I didn't get to experience rock and roller coaster because it shoots you. Doesn't it make you go upside down too? Yeah.
It launches you from 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds.
If you haven't heard that, it's 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, you said?
And-
Is it 2 seconds, really?
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, I know there's other look, and before I someone like, hey, I go on roller coasters like 0 to 100. All right, good for you. I'm just saying 0 to 60,
and no, you don't.
2 seconds, awesome.
And no, you don't.
And then
And
it shoots you and it makes you go up and upside down. Let's
well, you
go.
So you start going. Like I just don't.
And it plays.
The answer is 31.
The answer is 31. 31 what?
Siri talks to me randomly a lot.
Wow. Okay. No, so like I don't like launches like that because like then I can't.
Guardians launches.
I know,
We were
but
on
not
Guardians
like
last
that.
year. That shit launches you backwards.
I know, but maybe it's because it went backwards. It didn't affect it the same way. Like I don't like that. So then like.
So
I can't-
it's you don't mind going huh. You don't like going huh. But
I just don't like it, and then I can't recover from that. And
Space
then I
Mountain,
don't enjoy it.
Space Mountain kind of shoots you.
No.
Not like that. It's a little jerky. Kelsey loves Space Mountain. It's her jam. She'll go on it like 18 times, I feel.
I would. I totally would.
So Tron.
Anyways,
Oh,
so that goes. So that's why I don't like it. And then it goes up, and then it goes upside down.
Oh, upside down, all around.
I know you love your little thrills, but
I'm a thrill. I'm a thrill
I'm
guy.
not a big fan of it, but it is themed to Aerosmith, which is a little
Outdated.
outdated, and that's been like the word, like they need to. change
What's the
it.
word, bird?
That's basically it. They
Right. So the
need to
petition for
realize
that is to change it to the Muppets, but Muppets Mayhem.
Yeah.
Muppets. Well, the Electric Mayhem. I'm
Electric
sorry.
Mayhem.
I'm calling it Muppets. Isn't it called Muppets Mayhem? The Muppets Mayhem. Right. I'm not wrong. Yeah. I should have tagged that different. So I was like, wait, why am I screwing myself up? So yeah, the band's called the Electric Mayhem, but they want it to be that. Now, of course, the Electric Mayhem, of course, the irony of the show is they've never actually made a record, but they've been signed to a record deal. They always do like, it's just their energy and their craziness and their vibes and
That'd be so funny.
oh god.
That'd be so
That would be perfect.
that'd be good.
And the fact that people are clamoring for that, oh, you gotta plug the window in. The fact that people are clamoring for that, and there actually has a real petition on for it, is, yo, do that, and then switch up the fucking show. If you're gonna change Splash Mountain to, what is it, Princess and the Frog? I don't know what the fuck that is. Then why the hell won't you do that? Do that. That's actually a good petition. That makes sense. And like I said, who the frig doesn't like the Muppets? How do you not like the Muppets?
The Yankees are happy. They're so funny.
Yeah.
They're like especially this.
They don't have, and they're like crude,
Yeah.
but in a
But they're the Muppets. Say it.
it's like they're crude in a different way. It's like more of a, I wouldn't say sophisticated crude. It's like crude without saying certain words like fuck, shit, balls, cock, that kind of thing. Sexual innuendos, but it's just funny because they're weird Muppets. It's just, I love the Muppets. Look, that's just plain and simple. There's nothing else I could really say about that.
Definitely for like the adult crowd.
Huh?
I think it's definitely like for the adult crowd.
Oh no, the Muppets are definitely for the adult crowd. The Muppets crack me up. Especially like the animal. I love the animal character. I think Animal's hilarious. Animal knows what he's doing. He's just an animal. What? Those? No, they don't turn on unless you press the button. You have to press that button.
I didn't know for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, your fireworks.
No, the fireworks are. I'll turn them on after the stream.
Oh.
They look better at night. At night.
Night times.
At night time.
Night times.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's
That I honestly hope that petition works. To be honest with you, I'd like for that petition to actually work.
But all in all, like that ride, regardless, needs to be something else.
Well, I haven't been on it, so I don't know. I have no say in it. I just like the idea.
But
Make that the electric
you're
mayhem.
gonna go on this
Huh?
time. You're gonna go on this time.
Yeah. Well, why did I miss it
So-
last time?
We ran out of time.
Did we run out of time?
I think so. Like, I think when we were there, just one Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror. We did everything else. I think that's the only thing we missed. And maybe it was because I didn't want to go, so then you didn't want to go. But you could go on a single rider. Because that one has single rider.
I'm doing duck face right now.
We'll go. Don't worry. I actually should make a list of everything we didn't do and make sure we do those things.
That would probably be a good idea. It's always a good idea to make a list. That's why we have the list.
that'll be
That's why
our
we have
plan.
the list board on the fridge.
That'll be our plan. To
Mm.
just do everything we didn't do. Like I was talking today about how I didn't go on Winnie the Pooh. We didn't do. We didn't go on. Did we go on the teacups? I don't remember.
No. We can do that now. Like I said, I gave us fucking 11 days.
We didn't go on Little Mermaid.
I gave us 11 days to
We
go
didn't
on
Peter
those.
Pan,
To
but
go
Peter
on
Pan is
her.
such a long
She likes to go on the granny rides.
Hey!
Yeah. She's a granny rider.
Not everything has to be thrilling. It's
Granny
nice.
rider. That's a giggity.
You did not like Nemo? That was a good first ride for you, wasn't it?
Nemo. Oh yeah, where I'm like, oh, we're gonna go like underwater and go on like riffs and all that. You're like, yeah, it's got the digital screen. I'm like, what the fuck is this? We're just on a freaking track turning around in a seashell. It's like, what the hell is this?
What's wrong with that? You know,
It was like, it's a small world.
You know, in Disneyland, Nemo is a submarine.
What? You go in a submarine? Or you just sit in like a stupid open submarine like
No,
a shell?
No, you go in a submarine. It
What?
goes under the water.
Come on!
I've never been on it. That's in Disneyland.
That'd be a little freaky.
I know.
I think I'd be a little freaked out.
I think I get super claustrophobic.
All right, look.
And then I feel like I was gonna die.
I feel like at one point tonight, I'm going to play a Casual Geographic video because I just love the Casual Geographic channel on YouTube. He's fucking awesome.
And now that I got into the animals, like.
Well, no, it's not. Well, how about the video I sent you today with the deer where I was on a walk and it was like literally like right there. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? Right in the complex. He's just like having himself some munchies.
I was
and,
to just talk animals.
you know,
day.
They don't run away from me.
You have that touch.
I ain't no Dr. Doolittle.
The animal whisper.
Yeah, the animal
And they all
whisperer.
come to you.
No, but I'm definitely gonna put a casual geographic video on. I showed Kelsey a few. He is so good. That kid is so good. He's definitely younger. He's a kid. He just the way he has delivery and how he narrates his videos and how he uses like snarky shit and tying it into real world stuff. It's perfect. And he has like real legit info too. And he has the video going in the background. He's just doing the little green screen thing. He's just good. Kid is fucking good. He's been around for a hot minute. I think he started out on TikTok. Fucking TikTok. Fucking TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Not TikTok.
Fine.
Well, no, you know,
That's
because
the word
well,
tomorrow.
he started on there, and now he's got like millions of subscribers on YouTube. But it's just all videos about animals and nature and all different types of stuff. I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play a fucking video so you guys understand what I'm talking about. And you're gonna be like, wow, he is entertaining. Now he dives into everything. Now, when I tell Kelsey about some of the other stuff, she's like, I don't want to see the nasty part of the animals. That's why you're gonna laugh at some of the. I'm sure I don't know everything that she got with me saying, especially like when we had the bear shot yesterday, when I was like looking at the bear and he was all rolled over, and she's like, "Oh, he's so cute." I'm like, "Yeah, no, if the glass wasn't there."
Hey, was cute. He just wanted.
He's adorable. I mean, I had a
Tommy
big
Pet.
little bear roll over his paw, and he's just looking at me like, "Hey, what's up, fucker?" Or
He's
like the
"You want a Tom Pet,
gorilla,
baby?"
right? We got good gorilla shit when we were in
Oh,
there.
the
The gorillas were great. I got them
are-
fucking fighting and playing, pushing each
They're
other.
so much like humans. It's so scary.
But then I also
So, I
got one that had his back turned. He was kind of like, "Fuck y'all. I don't feel like talking to any of you. I don't want to look at any of you."
Oh, he was gross.
Yeah. And he kind of had his hand down his little tuchus, and then I hear a lady go, "Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is?" She was all like, and I'm just like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Kelsey, look, he's got his own shit. He's got his shit in his hand." And of course, I have to record that.
Oh,
I mean, this motherfucker was just picking out Skittles. He was picking out the right
yes,
ones.
Maybe not.
He was just enjoying his own brand. But yeah, the gorillas were cool. Then we tried to get the tigers. Tigers were fucking a disappointment because all they fucking do is sleep. But then when you read something, they sleep 18 to 20 hours a day.
I know, but these are zoos.
And then they're talking about like they go on the hunt. Yeah, they go on the hunt. But you in a habitat.
Yeah.
Can you throw some meat out there to make them play? Throw some meat. I mean,
but
but we got giraffes, hippos, the rhinoceros with the zebras, and the giraffes. They were all in the same habitat. It was Madagascar. It was Madagascar, but the hippos weren't with them because they couldn't put the water in there. But oh my god, they were fucking massive.
Holy.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
And even the footage that we get, because we get it with the good camera, and of course I get the stuff with my camera that I'm doing with my own narrations, and then she's doing her stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a good vlog video. But the fucking hippos were like freaking big,
The
like
noises that they
5
make,
Buicks
too.
together. Oh yeah, the noises that you got the noises on the first one, and I was glad because when we walked back around the second time to the giraffes and the zebras and the rhino, what was the rhino's name? Frank? Tony. The rhino's name was Tony. We get the first time we got him, he was laying down. Second time standing up. Holy shit.
It's a big boy.
My God. It doesn't even do justice to how big, like when you see it on camera, to how big it is in person. Now this was at the Philly Zoo. I also looked up Turtleback Zoo that's near us, and they seem to have quite a bit too. Now we went there for Christmas. I'm like, shit. I guess we're gonna have to go because they got lions and cheetahs. We did get the tiger. We got the tiger that was laying down, right?
Yeah, but it was just passed out the whole time. You're supposed to walk in the tunnels.
Yeah, he
Why?
wasn't even
They
walking in the
just-
tunnels.
They
Well, we got
advertise that. They have it on like all the posters. And I'm like,
Mm.
when does that happen? You know when they took that picture? Before the freaking zoo's open, obviously.
Of course. Why the hell wouldn't you? You got to promote it somehow, and especially if they're not gonna they're not gonna be up if they sleep 18 to 20 hours a day. Now I didn't know they didn't have shows. Now, like the otters Or the sea dogs at the sea. Yeah, the otters are not so nice. But the one guy that said they were going to feed him a cake, they had like some special cake, but I was more interested in the sloth bear.
We had to go hunt the sloth bear.
Oh my God, had to hunt the sloth bear. Jesus, how could you not want to see the sloth bear? And she had babies, but we didn't get to see the babies. But we did get her. We did get her.
I think the babies were in the cave.
Huh?
I think the babies were in the cave.
They were. Of course they were. Yeah, I mean they're babies. They're babies. Now we're gonna definitely bring up casual geographic. So while I'm talking, I'm just gonna search something to see if there's something interesting that I might want to talk about in any other realm before I bring up like casual geographic, because I want to put some animals on the screen.
I just like watching animals.
Well, yeah, because we were taught, like I said, I love the Disney petition that they're trying to do. I think that should count. I think that should work. But the only thing is, like, that wouldn't take place for like another like years. Like that would take a long time to do. Now, my question is, like, Rock and Roller Coaster, right? Is Rock and Roller Coaster have any animated shit around it, or is it just like a coaster? Do you go through tunnels that have stuff in it?
So, yeah. So the story is that you're taking a limo to the Aerosmith concert.
Okay, cool. So they have a premise within it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're in the limo getting to the concert.
Yeah, so there's all different things. No, you're not just going on a coaster.
So it's not just an open land coaster, is what I'm saying. Open land. So it's all tunnel?
It's in dark. It's in the dark.
Oh, it's in the dark like Space Mountain.
Kind of, but you'll see all different things, like you're going through tunnels.
So that's why. Okay, so yeah, yo, that idea.
And you're going to different places in the city.
You know, you need to clip stuff off this, and we can put this out as a short talking about, or put it out as a video. Muppets Mayhem. The petition. You can like easily do that. Huh? Oh, from the zoo. Oh yeah, no. Oh, from the because shit. You know, thinking about that, right? So to keep this like on a flow. So, right? What we were just talking about. Because I want to clip it. So we're gonna make this easy. So at the 57:23 mark, we're talking about Muppets, the Muppets Mayhem, right? We were talking about the Muppets Mayhem at one point earlier in the stream, so go check that out. But we're talking about the petition to change the Rock and Roller Coaster into the Electric Mayhem. That's what this is, right? Okay. So you want to turn it into the Electric Mayhem sequence kind of theme. So you could easily make it that fucking bus. You're on that bus, and you guys are just going on like, what did she say in like that one episode? We're going on a 9-hour road trip. You know? Yeah. She's like, oh my God, negative vibes. Liar! Liar! And then just passes out, and then Animal is a hibachi chef of amazing talents. Animal! That was a funny ass thing. But anyway, I'm diverting. So Kelsey was telling me about this, because remember, we're clipping this. And I just said it again. Yeah. Click, 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 click. This petition is a don't you dare fucking talk to me, bitch. There is not talking to Kelsey, talking to Siri. Talks to me on my watch all the time. I guess I'm too high pitched. I'm too fucking high pitched. This is the way that goes. But a petition to actually get the ride changed into something that fucking makes sense instead of like the dumbass hashtag events that people have these days. Yo, what a great fucking sequence this would be. And like the intro to the Muppets Mayhem show for the Electric Mayhem is like a kaleidoscope. Yo, you could be driving, you could be on a roller coaster in like that format, right? In that van, going through like that kaleidoscope kind of shit, and whatever cover song that they play, and whatever goes on from this show, because we haven't finished it yet. Oh my God. And the colors too. The colors alone. I'm a man that loves some fucking colors. Come on. You think? Oh, yeah. And that's not even lit up on the stairway. Look at the window. You can't even see all that. But yeah.
For anybody that's colorblind.
Dude, I support that petition. I want that to fucking happen. Now it's like, fuck, dude. I haven't even been on the fucking ride yet. And then I'm sitting here saying, yo, Muppets, the Electric Mayhem, Rock and Roller Coaster, let's go. Let's fucking go. You know, you could put like some kind of like weird CGI animal, and you're going through his mouth on the fucking thing. You know, like I'm already having ideas.
Oh, he's got ideas. Disney called.
I mean, Disney. I mean, fuck, anybody call me. I've got ideas. I mean, go check out the fucking Irregular Neil channel. There's a lot of stupid, cringe-ass nonsense, but you know there's energy there, and you know there's something there. And if I'm guided and directed in the right way, ooh. What an asshole. What an asshole. It's almost like, can you shut up, Neil? Wait, where is it? Oh, you know, I wish I had these drops, like where I can just have them on like numbers and I know what they are and I just hit it. But now, what? How am I going to reorganize when I just randomly banter throughout? So that wasn't going to be that. You can definitely clip that. That's why I talked about that like that, in that format. You have to clip that and put that like the Irregular Neil supports the petition for Muppets Mayhem ride. Let's go. Fuck me. That would be freaking awesome. Just from, I mean, like I said, Muppets fan, so, you know, shit. So what I was checking before, just to see if there's any, because, you know, you guys know I love the DCU. Well, I just love DC. I'm not going to say DCU or DCEU or DCAU. Oh. The DC Entertainment brand. I don't see anything of, like, major talk about. That's why I like the Newsflash thing. I'm like, Jesus. I want them to cast the fucking Superman already so I can just do my Newsflash on the DC end without having to change stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like, God damn it with them with that shit. Like, here's what I was talking about with Green Arrow, because I'm going to do a Green Arrow short in my channel. Talking about, like, where's our Green Arrow? Can we talk about Green Arrow? Why doesn't anybody want to talk about Green Arrow ever? We need a fucking Green Arrow show, movie, animated movie, something. Like, let's go. What the F? Even though I've said fuck numerous times. I go F there. Stephen Amell wants to play it. Hey, Stephen Amell, I didn't mind him. Give him a script. He'll act like the character. That's why I would say all these actors are sociopaths anyway. They're acting as other people. Right. Well, think about it. They have to constantly think about that. They have to constantly play other characters. They have to constantly be another personality. Isn't that like kind of like a sociopath? Oh, I don't know. I don't mean it in a negative way, but you know, a guy that portrayed a Green Arrow character a certain way because that was the script he was given. He did that. He wasn't a big comic book guy. Hell, I'm not a comic book guy. I just love all the comic book stuff. I love the animated stuff. You know, like, Jesus Christ. The fact that I have to always constantly like say that too. I just love entertainment.
You like the character.
I love the characters. I'm a character guy. I don't, you know, I love the characters. So if I fall in love with characters, as you can see on my arm, you know, I've shown that numerous times.
Oh, did they show his arm again?
You know, the Ghostbusters stuff. I mean, all of it. Goku, God, not even Goku. I'm talking Vegeta. I'm talking Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, Yamcha. The list can go on. Like, I'm a character guy, so that's what drives me to shows. I could talk about Samurai 7. That I fucking love Samurai 7. Trigon. I could talk about that. I might even go back and watch it. And that's why I'm doing shorts on all that shit. So people can be like, yo, this guy likes this stuff? Yeah, I do. Full Metal Alchemist. Freaking love it. Both of them. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like the Brotherhood more than the other one, but I appreciate the first rendition of it too, because it has a different style of emotion for the ending. But it was the characters, Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric. And then Roy Mustang, Colonel, what is it? God damn it, I have his pop up there. Jesus Christmas. Now I gotta go look. Oh my God, where did I put him? Oh,
I don't know.
Oh no, that's okay.
I thought you knew your
Roy Mustang. King Bradley. Jesus, King Bradley. Oh my God.
Oh.
Wenry. I mean, look, I can name a lot of them, but though I only like so many different style animes too, so I can talk some anime. So you want to talk some Dragon Ball Z? I mean, Dragon Ball I went back and watched, but Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, I'm getting through now. I've seen all the other movies that led up. I haven't seen the most recent new movies for Dragon Ball Super. I'm going to have to watch some of those. I think the latest Broly one I didn't watch. I know there was one of those. I don't know whether that's intertwined into the series, but whatever. Then, if we're talking Trigon, I'd have to go back and watch Trigon. I know there was a couple movies that came out for that. I'm pretty sure I saw those. Soul Eater, so I can reach so many different styles of people I wouldn't say, I guess you could say intellect or whatever, just like likes and interests and genres. I could talk to a lot of different people. That's kind of like my thing. Can I always get into the deep heart-rooted things, like if a series continues, or if there's comics involved, or if there's, obviously call them mangas. If there was novels for all the novels that came out for Batman and Superman and Flash, oh my God, no, that's not me. That part isn't me. I'm not going to read. You give me the visuals. I look up some stuff. I figure out if I like a certain character from a certain show. I'm not going to be one of those spaz people fans where no, this is the way it needs to. No. So when I'm watching live action, so people understand too how my mind works. I'm watching live action adaptions from comics or novels or whatever. I understand it's never going to be the same. You know what I mean? That's why I always laugh when people get upset. You should know. You should already know what you're walking into. So it's just a matter of, does the actor sell the character? Does the director deliver a story that is fluent and you enjoy? And that's it. And if it isn't, then all right, toodles. And the one thing where I'm lucky is I love animated stuff. I love animated shows. I love animated movies. And that one thing I will always say about animation is you can extend as far as you want to go. How do you think Family Guy has made it as long as it has? Simpsons, American Dad, the Boondock Saints, not the Boondock Saints, the Boondocks. I can go, oh God, I used to love Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Beavis and Butthead, what was it? Was it Dora? Not Dora the Explorer. It was, what the hell was her name? Anyway, I forgot her name from Beavis and Butthead where they made a spin-off. Ren and Stimpy. I mean, guys, the list can go on for animated shows that pushed boundaries and for a younger audience, but it was also for an adult audience if you understood it. Rick and Morty now, animation, you're just able to get away with a lot. Animaniacs is one of my faves. I always was saying to Kelsey, I'm like, we're gonna do a Feels in Love. We're gonna do a Feels in Love content and recorded video between the two of us, so we can get good viewership on it. Yeah. Because I want us to put drops in the middle or something. We want to have Animaniacs. Love that show.
So good.
It's so good. Now the new one I love. Even the old one. Now you go back and watch the old one. The old one's a really show tuny. Now you still get some show tunes in the new one, but it's just different. It's just more. It's not as every 2 seconds you're getting a fucking song. You're like, Jesus, am I in a musical? I'm like, what are we doing here? And I don't like musicals. No.
Too much singing.
Come on. What did I tell you about the rental stuff?
I'll tell you when I was a kid.
Remember,
I was a kid. We went to see Beauty and the Beast on Broadway, and I came out of it. My mom's like, "Did you like it?" And I was like, "No, there's so much singing." And she's like, "That's what it is. It's a musical." I was like, "Well, what'd you take me to that for?"
Not a musical guy.
And I know they're super expensive and stuff too, but I'm just I was used to 20-minute shows that I would see in Disney.
Right.
And I thought it was going to be like that, and it was not.
No, it's an entire evening. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So I'm not saying musicals are bad. Not musicals are bad. I mean, West Side Story, I saw that, back in the day. I remember in school. In elementary school, you had to watch West Side Story. I remember when I was in elementary. The Outsiders. Ooh, The Outsiders.
Oh, The Outsiders is good.
We had to read the books too. To Kill a Mockingbird, all these kind of things. Now, plays itself, I'll go to a play. I can go to a play. Musical?
It depends what it is.
I guess it depends.
It very much depends.
I mean, I don't know. If it was Ghostbusters,
If it was Ghostbusters,
I don't know. But even that, I don't know.
I'd go.
It's not. Look, it ain't my first fucking choice ever. You want to give me a movie, a TV show, a series? Hell, if push came to shove, I'm not the hugest reader. I have read books in my life, but it's not that much. It's okay. I'd rather read a book. I'll put it to you that way. I'd rather read a book. I'd rather read a book and like you tell me like I have to give like a verbal report on it.
Yeah. I mean, I just like looking at things, but like I don't.
It's not. Yeah, that's not your thing either. Kelsey wants to go to a comedy show. I said no problem. I'm like, we're gonna go to Levity Live. She goes, what the fuck is Levity Live? I go, you don't know about Levity Live?
No.
That's at what Palisades. Palisades Mall. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I was supposed to see Jim Brewer once, and they gave me. It was like a George Lopez guy. That's so bad. It wasn't George Lopez, but it was someone that was like on his level. But I still went, and it's right there. I didn't see any great I don't know a lot of stand up. You know, occasionally we'll go through a stand up phase where I'll put some random stand up on there.
It is so
But
expensive because I looked at getting tickets before to like Sebastian.
Oh no, that's ridiculous. That's like going to like a Taylor Swift concert,
it's
probably.
Also where it's located, so like a lot of times people use like credential, but because it's such a big arena,
Venue. Yeah, no, this is like a lounge.
so it's
Levity
like,
Live.
When it's in the smaller places, I feel like it's not as
It's
bad.
more personal and it's funny.
Yeah.
But you want to pick the right stand-up person. You don't want to pick someone that's just kind of like dry as fuck.
I mean, like an AC, like that's what I want us to do, but AC's really expensive to stay there.
Mm-hmm. Well, they got Bill Bellamy. I know Bill Bellamy, but I'm like, is he
They-
good stand-up?
They
Bill
actually
Bellamy
have
as
really good
stand-up?
people. Like I've had, because a lot of times those that are down there, they'll have like 4 people that are, or 3 people that are going to perform. Like it's not one person.
Uh-huh.
So then, like, even if one person's just like, you got.
Well, you always have a lead-off person. You have someone that starts it.
Then you kind of have somebody in the middle, and then stuff like that.
And then your
So it's
main
like-
event comes out.
But I've seen some really good ones there, and people like you might not even know. But
No, that's fine. You just want to make sure that you're picking whoever the main event is.
Yeah.
You want to see the main event. And then whoever's before him, you just laugh. You're having fun. And you always want to get a table that's kind of close so they can make fun of you. Like I always like that because I'll be like,
Of course, new ones get made fun of.
I do. I'll just be like, hi.
Why do I?
I'll make sure to wear like a shirt like this too. Be like, yeah, got my Mario Kart on. How you doing?
That's why I was just gonna say. I was like, you would probably wear something like crazy, just so that they
Something
would
up-
pick on you.
Something obnoxious.
Yeah.
So I can laugh just like this. So I can laugh like this.
Can I sit at a different table?
Why? Well, no, I mean, that's the other thing. Okay, that's the other thing, right? You might get seated with a couple other people.
Well, especially like if it's just 2 of us.
Yeah, you're gonna get seated with other people. See me? I love a random stranger couple.
I know.
I'll just be like, so what's up? How you doing?
I do not. I don't like.
I'll be smiling just like this. I'll be like, how you doing?
You're gonna creep people out too. No, but I don't like talking to strangers.
Why?
So
Why would I creep people out?
I'm like, hey, how you doing?
We're gonna be sitting watching comedian drinking. You better be fucking loose. If you go to a stand-up comedy show and you got a fucking cork up your ass or a little butt plug, why the fuck are you at a stand-up show?
You know, there's those people.
There's tons of those people.
And I don't like talking to strangers.
And well, you don't. I have no problem.
I don't like that. For me.
I have what? Why not? Who cares? What the hell's gonna happen? My God, you gotta, like branch out, yo.
It's not branching out. It's just what's
But it's not about branching out.
not bad. It's
I
about
know. I'm just speaking out of my ass.
freaks and weirdos.
There's tons of freaks.
I mean,
and
I already go
weirdos.
with a freak and weirdo, so I don't need to like any more.
Did you hear that one? Did you hear that one, everybody?
Love you.
Don't Don't give me that crap. Oh, I can't find it. You know, I'm sitting here trying to find this. I'm trying to find my Glenn Sturgis drop. And I can't. And that really sucks. You know why? That really sucks.
Shut up!
Can't find my...
Because you were trying to tell me to shut the fuck up, weren't you?
Yeah. I was trying to tell her to shut the beep up. And I couldn't find it. It's definitely somewhere. No, now I want to find it. Who cares?
No.
What do you mean no? Where the hell is it? Where'd it go? That's kind of crazy. Seriously, they gotta let me. Oh, you monkey thumb batch. Can't find that. Can't find it. Oh, I found it, Kelsey.
Oh, good.
I found it. So, all right. Well, Kelsey was telling me about how she doesn't want to sit next to strangers. Stranger danger. You know, stranger danger. Stranger danger. But when you're at a comedy show, it's not stranger danger. It's just like, hopefully, you know, you just want to talk to the couple that's there. Yeah, no. Oh, that'd be, I love that shit. I like live for that. I didn't want my camera there. I'd be like, so yeah, we're at a comedy show right now. I'd get in trouble and kicked out because I'd be recording, but you know, that's just how that goes. So, you know, this is what I was going to drop when Kelsey was whining.
Could you please shut up? And that goes for all you. I can't listen to your for one more damn second.
That's when
Well, I was not whining.
That's when
I was just telling you I don't like strangers.
That's
Nothing wrong with that.
that's when he was what was he on, some cup like pain meds or something like that?
Well, no, he's taking drugs to calm himself down.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was on like a Xanax kind of thing. He's like, oh, Teresa gave me these pills,
But then he just kept popping.
and he kept popping them. He's like,
Because everyone kept stressing out or something.
and the whole episode because of the way he is, you know, Glenn Sturgis.
And they
He-
kept doing outrageous things.
Oh,
And he'd just be
he's like pop. That's fucking cool.
like, hey.
Oh, I love that show. I need to put that on again soon. You'll be coming home to that on in the other room. Oh my God, it's quiet in the other room. You know it shut off. Did I turn it on?
Where are you?
Yeah, I've had Modern
Oh,
Family
no,
going.
no.
Phil! Don't feel? Oh, is it on still? Yeah, no, but go. All right, but go hit the arrow and then click it in again so it doesn't turn off, please. Thank you. Still nice of you. Yeah. So I was just checking, like, you know, like I was talking about the DC stuff, right? I didn't see anything new. I mean, right now on DC, because she's not here, they're just still trying to cast
Well,
Superman.
don't worry, and I'll keep playing until you die.
Thank you. It will. Hulu will play till you die. It will play till you die. You won't even, you can die and it'll keep playing.
Netflix
It
is
has-
like 2
that-
episodes.
You know, because I was just saying, because there's really nothing new on DC. No, there's really nothing new on Marvel either. I just like that someone made a video that said, Tom Holland says he likes the script of the new Spider-Man, where it's going. That's an article, and that's a video. Is there something wrong?
Cool. Good for him.
Like, what? That's why I'm blinking so much. What? I have to blink my eyes because I'm like, you have to report on that? Jesus Christ. Fuck. You have to report on everything. It's so annoying. Oh, God. I hate that. I hate that. Because I want Newsflash to be so good. It's just like, fuck. Maybe I just need to not give a shit and just do it anyway. Because that's what holds me back with some of that sometimes. Because now that I do shorts, I'll be like, well, Neil Storm wasn't able to get to this, so, you know, I have to. You know, because he has hit that'll work actually. Now that I think about it, because I do play that as different people, and I'm sitting here calling actors sociopaths.
I did hear he wanted to take some time off from acting.
Yeah, because all his shit sucks. Usually, whenever, like in my mind, whenever you hear an actor says he wants to take time off, that means all the projects that he's been doing suck. They're not doing well. That means that what we were talking about earlier, typecasting, right? When people get like typecasted. I was talking about the guy from Modern Family. He's always played the gay roles. And he started off in The Birdcage with Robin Williams. Can't remember the actor's name, but every time you see him, he's always playing that style kind of role. All right, cool. You know, Tom Holland's career took off when he played fucking Spider-Man. That's it. You're gonna be fucking Spider-Man. That is what's gonna take you. Everything else that you want to do on the side is probably gonna be, you know, like you tried to play Nathan Drake. That was terrible. And then I saw some of your other movies. Just not intriguing, dude. No, just play Spider-Man and that's it. No more. I mean, Tom Welling. Oh, I don't want to be typecast as Superman.
What else has he done?
He hasn't done shit.
Honestly.
Tom Welling hasn't done shit
He just thought
since
he was-
Smallville.
He
Thought he was
smarter
big
than he
time.
was.
Thought he was big time.
But you were a
And
you are a cable
Guess
TV
what?
Star.
Guess what he's doing now? He is doing the Smallville podcast with Michael Rosenbaum. If I said his name right, he was a great Lex Luthor. Throughout the whole Smallville series, I thought they were only going to do like certain episodes. They're doing the whole kit and caboodle. So, the guy that didn't want to be typed is talking about the show that he didn't want to be associated with after it was done. Nor did he want to put the fucking suit on. Now I'm sure some bitch would put the suit on if they said, put the suit on.
Pay you some money.
I mean, yo, just play the character that works for you. Right? I mean, Jensen Ackles,
I would do it.
Dean Winchester for 15 years was
I'd do it if they were paying
was
me
able to
money.
get Soldier Boy. So now he's Soldier Boy. Other than that, he's been in tons of other things. I know he came from like daytime TV soap operas, but he's forever gonna be known as Dean Winchester. And then slash Soldier Boy now for the fans of The Boys. But that's why I always laugh at some of these actors. Like, yo, if you make it as a character, yo, go with it.
But he, like people like that go. Like he goes with that.
He's a person that understood.
Well, because you're
I
going
feel.
to TV.
Yeah, you want to act. You want to act. And
like,
what better thing to
he had a
get?
steady job for
15
years.
fucking years.
Who's really saying that? No one can say that.
What did I say to you? I'm like, I would be a Hallmark actor
Oh, that's
if
it. Those
if
people-
I was an actor. I'd be like, you want to sign me up
Can
for
I
all your
just
Hallmark
say-
shit? Okay.
I would say those people are the smartest people in the business. Okay, they have
That's like better
contracts.
than soap opera contracts, I feel.
Yeah, well, because soap operas, you know, people going in and out or whatever. But
Yeah.
even them, like they make good money. doing
Drake
the
Ramore.
same- Yeah, but doing the same character for 40 years, but they get paid good money, and they're on a lot. Like they're on every day. So
Right.
And then Hallmark, they freaking, are you kidding me? For like a 2-hour movie, which isn't really a 2-hour movie. It's less than that, but they
45
get freaking
minutes.
contracts.
It's like 45 minutes.
Can you imagine? They make really good money. So
And
look,
they
they're
star in
trying-
multiple ones.
Yeah.
Kelsey, what are you excited for that's going to happen in a few weeks?
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July on Hallmark.
I love Christmas in July.
Now, at one point, she used to yell at me, yeah, Hallmark on your table. Well, because I have so many streaming networks, Peacock has Hallmark on live TV. So I put that on because I always have something going on in the bedroom. I got the 55-inch in the bedroom because, you know, why wouldn't you want to? I want a 75 for out here because that's only 56. That's small. Look at the space. See that space with a candle? That space right there, that's on the other side too. That's easily like a 65, 70-inch TV.
No,
Easily.
he doesn't need it though.
Do I need all this? Do I need all this? Do I need all that over there? No. Why wouldn't
You need a bigger TV? That's a
Well,
big
eventually,
TV.
yeah, but eventually, just a little bit.
That's a big TV.
And then when that TV goes,
It's fine. We barely use it.
what?
We use it more now.
What are you talking
You
about?
never used it.
Which one?
You didn't use the one in the bedroom.
Because I didn't have the Fire Stick.
2 years. That
I didn't have the Fire Stick. And put it in. Right. So there's always something going. So Modern Family's been going. I usually put her sitcom shows that she likes. It could be Gilmore Girls, sometimes Saved by the Bell, sometimes Boy Meets World, sometimes One Tree Hill, Home Improvement. Kelsey likes so many sitcoms. Oh my God. So I try to just pick random ones and I leave them on in the bedroom when she comes home. And, I like noise. Surprise, surprise.
I like Modern Family. You've been having that on lately.
Yeah, Modern Family's great. That's a show that you wish never ended.
I watched that when it was on TV. So.
Oh, that's when you wish it just never ended. That show you
That
can
went on for
always,
like 10 years.
and I'm a guy that likes to restart stuff from, like
Oh, when
the
I get to a
beginning.
certain point,
Oh, sometimes
I'll just be like, was it getting towards the end?
maybe.
He's like, there's 3 more seasons, so I had to start it.
Yeah, it might have been.
He
It
does
might.
that all the time. He goes, I like it when they were young.
Oh, that's the Goldbergs. That's the Goldbergs.
No, you
It-
do that with all of them. You even said this.
Oh, yeah.
When they were young.
I do. I like it when they're older too. I haven't seen all the latest seasons, and that's what's great too. I like like Game of Thrones, right? I got to watch Game of Thrones when it was
And
all
you're still
done.
not watching it fully because you're going in and out and stuff like that, so you'll always probably see something.
Yeah, I always see something different, and that's what's great. That's what's great. Spice of life. No, not really. Some be like, oh, this. What are you talking about?
And I've been watching my animal documentary stuff.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I'm like, Kelsey, can you just do shows that you want to go watch? If I want to go watch Dragon Ball Super or Thundercats or Real Ghostbusters, and I know you don't want to sit through that, go watch something in the other room. And then she does, and now it's been her animal stuff.
I'm
So-
still into it. And now that I came back, like tomorrow morning before I go to work, it's gonna be Secrets of the Zoo.
Oh, you're gonna do Secrets of the Zoo?
Yeah, that's not really like that.
What? Who says I don't really like Secrets of the Zoo?
Because every time you were watching an episode, they were like doing.
They were doing like a fucking C-section, or I'm like, what the hell?
You were just picking that episode. They were not
What are you
like that.
talking about? I was picking that episode.
You're picking that episode.
Picking that episode. So what was I showing Kelsey? I don't want to show a mean episode because then Kelsey will get upset. Because we're talking about animals again. How do wild animals have fun? The science behind no. 5 animals we should all be thankful for. Let's see. I'm gonna pick a good one so I don't pick something that, Oh, how about when stupidity goes wrong? When stupidity goes viral. That was a good one. So I'm gonna click this just to get it on here. Sure. Why does there have to be a fucking ad? Okay. Pause. There we go. So I'm about to pull up some casual geographic stuff. Now, I showed Kelsey this one earlier. This is when humans do stupid shit at the zoo. And this is something that he covered. And I think this is
So fucking stupid.
we were talking about that while we were at the zoo.
Because you just watch people. When you just people watch in zoos and amusement park, anything like that, you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
Everyone is
So
so
we'll put
stupid.
that on. We're gonna put that on right now. This is one thing I said. We can do reaction stuff live too. That's one thing I said to Kelsey. If we react to animal stuff, she would love that.
I so love the animals.
Except she just loves happy all the time.
Here's Jeffrey.
I'll show Jeffrey in a second, dear. Hold on.
He says, I want to be part of the strain.
So let me get that.
I'm listening to this man talk all day.
What?
All day.
You talking about when he listen to talk to me all day? Listen to you.
Yeah, he was listening to you talk about
All right, so we're on that one. Cool. So real quick, let me show Jeffrey. So Kelsey's very Kelsey loves her Jeffrey the giraffe here. She got him yesterday, and we did see the giraffes yesterday. You'll see that in the video. Okay. Oh, that's so funny how that like changes the way that goes. But that's Jeffrey. Okay, here we go. Here's Jeffrey for you, dear. Okay. Now we're gonna. You're a star. You're a superstar. All right, here we go. Some casual geographic. This is when stupidity goes viral.
I did say if something like this ever flips a switch, it's going to be a bad time for everyone. But it took this ginger gorilla getting his lick back on camera for y'all to believe me. But like all jokes aside, orangutans aren't aggressive, like at all. Like thank God whoever designed them for that because it would be terrifying. But orangutans almost never choose violence, not even with each other. The only time you'll see an orangutan get active is if a male runs into another adult male. And even then it's a bunch of bluffing and displaying and just being loud to prove a point. Hands rarely get thrown. In fact, there are no recorded cases of a wild orangutan killing a human. They're just plus-size pacifists. So one of two things happened here. One, that's an orangutan trying to play. Or two, and I'm willing to bet money this is what actually happened. The man was provoking the orangutan like an idiot and getting in his face, but the person behind the camera didn't hit record until the orangutan decided he had enough. And in situations like this, I'm always going to look at the guy outside the cage before I look at the animal in it. And also just personally, I don't love any article of clothing that much. I would have just negotiated my shirt, but you know, that's just me. So update to the whole orangutan debacle. Turns out I was right. Turns out this man, well, 19-year-old, hopped the enclosure fence and started taunting the big ape literally for clout. Bro wanted to go viral and the orangutan said, yeah, I can show you the way. Almost cost him an arm and a leg, but mans did numbers on Twitter. Not to mention the orangutan was on recruit difficulty because I watched that whole video and I counted at least 3 times where he could have gotten his shit folded. Jokes aside, this pissed me off for a lot of reasons. First of all, if that orangutan would have killed him, not even, if he would have broken his arm, what do you think the headlines would have been? Probably something like vicious orangutan goes crazy and brutally mauls man. When it really should be, wannabe influencer gets exactly what he asked for as wild animal goes wild animal. Not to mention, if it got to that point, the zoo 100% would have taken out the orang to save the guy. Even though orangutans are endangered and dumbasses on the internet are kind of overpopulated.
Okay, now before we go forward with the video, that is the kind of commentary that he does give. Now, this individual gives really detailed, entertaining style commentary throughout. And he puts himself on here like throughout the videos and shows a lot of stuff. Now, I'm doing this one because it doesn't have a lot of things that Kelsey doesn't want to hear about. But even when he talks about the stuff that she doesn't want to hear about, he's good at giving the language in a way that you can understand it, and it makes you laugh. And you might be a little like skeeved out by it, but you're not like totally skeeved. And he was just talking about, like how there's too many vloggers or too many dumbasses out there that do the shit that even that we were doing that don't need to be around. Right. Stupid crap. So, right. It's stunts that people pull and all that shit. There was one thing where a kid jumped into a polar bear fucking pool. Kid got torn apart. He was 14. He was dared. Well, I mean, what the fuck do you think is going to happen with polar bears? They're going to rip you the fuck apart. They go animal. So we're about to see that if this goes on. Not with, I don't know if it happens with the humans more, not with the humans in this one, but he does it with the animals that fucking, unfortunately, sometimes get into the wrong habitat at part of the zoo and so go bye-bye. But that's kind of what happens, but that he was just saying animals going animal. And he's talking about the unfortunate part of how humans suck and they cause these kind of things. So we're going to continue.
And I just know Harambe was watching from the beyond like, ain't that some bullshit? It takes years for keepers to gain the trust of an animal like that. And this man managed to destroy it all in less than 10 seconds. I'll say one thing, though. He chose the right ape to try this with. If he would have tried the gimmicks with a gorilla or worse, a chimp, yeah, none of us would have seen that video. Or at least not without a Tor browser, because this would have turned into a snuff film. Now, what if I told you someone managed to do something even stupider than this?
Halt, Diablo players.
Sorry.
Do you have what it takes to beat hell? Get the best build.
Warning, this will piss you off. Beat this woman whose name I'm not going to say because I don't want to get sued. And she didn't just get too close to an enclosure. Nah, she decided to walk up in it like she paid rent.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to have violence. Yeah. I mean, look at this dumb bitch.
So 2 things. 1, this was in Texas, so Florida, you can unclench. And 2, those are spider monkeys. This is a spider monkey. I don't know what kind of game she thinks she's playing, but she could have lost badly. One wrong move and they could have her looking like she could unlock Voldemort's phone. And if that weren't enough, which it obviously was, she even decided to feed the monkeys Cheetos. Not even like the original ones. Nah, she went flaming hot. I don't think I need to tell you why that's bad. Then again, someone like her is able to vote, so... Yeah, they tell you not to feed wild animals because the food we eat can make them violently sick, especially if it's flaming hot. The woman was kicked out of the zoo and allegedly charged with criminal trespass. She also lost her job at a law firm, which at first made me happy, but then made me seriously question just how she got that far. And I think about it, that's probably where she got her lawyers from. You know who she is, I don't gotta say her name. And after going viral, she swiftly received the online spanking that comes with it. After all the backlash, she finally released a statement where she was actually apologetic and really seemed to understand the gravity of, you know I'm lying, right? Nah, instead, this woman who somehow survived 26 trips around the sun still doesn't think she did anything wrong because in her words, nobody got hurt. I'm sure the monkeys wish they could have that one back. But she did learn at least one valuable lesson: to keep her Cheetos to herself. My mom doesn't like when I curse on the internet, so I'm gonna end it right there. If you've seen this tiger before, you've probably been lied to. This tiger went viral a few years ago for having Down syndrome, which caused obvious facial deformities. People love this pug-faced predator so much that they used him to spread awareness. Except he never had it, and the truth was actually way worse. See, the thing is, white tigers are rare, like 1 in 10,000 type rare, and most don't survive longer than a year in the wild because if you can't camouflage, you're probably gonna starve. White tigers are also really popular for animal traffickers selling them on the very much illegal exotic pet market. Yeah, screw those guys, by the way. So the easiest way to breed white tigers is to have 2 white tigers hook up so their recessive genes can produce another white tiger. The problem is, well, there's a lot of problems actually, but the biggest one is that because Caucasian carnivores are so rare, the ones they breed are often related, which is how they get more inbred than a family reunion. Kenny the tiger didn't have Down syndrome. He was a twin-cest baby whose parents were siblings, and most of his actual siblings became past tense the moment they were born. The guy that bred him tried to lie and say he looked like that from smashing his face into a wall a bunch of times as a cub.
So before we go on, can you imagine that? So a species that is endangered, they're mating them. Humans are mating them with their own like their own family members. You're inbreeding fucking animals. Are you kidding me? Look at what you did. Now, if anybody watched an anime, Full Metal Alchemist, the chimeras, the melding of human and animals together, what are you doing? See, we suck. All right, continue.
Yeah. Kenny was rescued and taken to an animal sanctuary in Arkansas, along with his brother who was cross-eyed, because that's exactly the kind of thing that happens when you have an aunt, mom, and an uncle, dad. The sanctuary took care of Kenny for as long as they could until he eventually passed away at the age of 10 to melanoma. It's a sad story, but it could have been worse. R.I.P. Kenny, you deserved way better than you got.
Yes. Why?
A lot of people sent me this, so I just wanted to point out
because
two
you
things.
should
So
never do that.
Try and see if you can notice what it is.
And then bring it back to me.
Because the blink. Remember, he talks about the blink. We're gonna shut up.
So that slow blink is actually the universal sign that a cat is relaxed and at ease. We've seen this with bigger cats like lions and tigers, but even pet cats will use this as a gesture of trust. To the point where a lot of animal shelters will decide whether a cat's safe to handle based on whether it slow blinks or not. And it works both ways. You can pretty much slow blink at your pet cat, and it's like their version of a smile. And the second thing is right at the end, the jaguar rolled over on her back. The underbelly is the most vulnerable part of a cat, so them exposing it like that is the ultimate sign of trust. It doesn't always mean they want you to touch them. It's more them trying to tell you that they're comfortable around you.
No,
I don't know what you did, but keep doing it because that cat loves you. So King Julian would actually be a queen. And not in like a yassified way, but in real life, ringtail lemur society is female dominated. Lady lemurs assert their dominance by bullying the low-ranking males at every opportunity. And they usually do this by chasing them around, grabbing them, and biting them. But their favorite way to flex on the males is by straight up snatching any food out of their hands. Or in this case, a stick. And they don't even have to be hungry. Sometimes they'll go out of their way to do it just for the feminism of it all. Also, lemurs smell so bad that they managed to weaponize it.
Gross.
As in they'll rub their scent glands all over their tail.
Now, everybody that hasn't seen Madagascar, King Julian. Now, King Julian was one of these, and he was a motherfucker. And he's telling you that these animals are motherfuckers. And that's the thing. Like when I talk about what I love about this guy, is that he gives you so much information, and the way he delivers it is very entertaining, like I keep saying, but it's facts. He's giving you facts. And I love that like Madagascar and like Zootopia and all that, they they catch on animal traits. So if you are a fan of the animals, you catch on to that in those movies, and that's why those movies hit for certain people better. You know what I'm trying to say? So like the traits and all that. Anyway.
Tails as a way to build their ammo and then pretty much just throw their body odor around. Also, they're much more homicidal than the movie wants you to believe. There was a study done on 1,000 animals to see which one was more likely to kill their own kind. Meerkats were number one, since about 19% of meerkat deaths were caused by another meerkat. Lemurs were not far behind, with up to 17% of lemur obituaries being co-signed by their own kind. And a lot of it comes from females kidnapping and abandoning babies and males straight up aborting them. Moral of this video, King Julian was a hyper-homicidal, child-endangering, BL-blasting drag queen. So you probably know the story of Harambe, but not enough people know the story of Jumbo. So this goes all the way back to 1986. 5-year-old Levin Merritt was excited to go to the zoo with his family. But when he got to the gorilla pen, bro got a little too excited. While leaning over to get a better look, he lost his balance and fell 20 feet straight down, breaking his arm, fracturing his skull, and knocking himself out cold. When Levin regained consciousness, he awoke to Jumbo, a 400-pound silverback gorilla looming over him. The kid understandably screamed, and that momentarily freaked out Jumbo, and witnesses thought this was going to end in the worst way possible. Jumbo protectively stood over the child and had been gently stroking his back as he was unconscious. Jumbo even kept other gorillas away when they got curious and tried approaching the boy. It became clear to everyone that Jumbo was protecting Levin like he was one of his 20 kids. Oh yeah, Jumbo was like that. When Levin started crying, Jumbo calmly led the other gorillas to a small hut in the other corner of the pen, which was when paramedics were able to rescue the boy, who ended up making a full recovery. But the funny thing is, this incident might have saved gorillas in general, because back then people were terrified of and even hated gorillas. King Kong didn't help. But after the video of Jumbo looking after the fallen boy went viral, and this was back in the 80s, viral was a big deal. The public perception of gorillas did a full 180. Now you're probably wondering, what was the difference between this and Harambe? And the answer is actually depressing. With Harambe, people were screaming, throwing objects to distract them, when all they were doing was freaking the big ape out even more. Harambe got agitated, and that's why they ended up doing what they did. Had the people not screamed at him, Harambe wouldn't have gotten so agitated, he'd still be alive, and the pandemic never would have happened. So I actually have a lot of thoughts on the Harambe situation, and you're probably not going to like them.
Oh, I like
Do you love getting high, but smoking hurts your lungs? I've got you covered. You need to.
So if you don't know about Harambe,
so anybody watching right now, if you have any thoughts on Casual Geographic, I tell you, go subscribe to this dude, because I watch him all the time, and I will always show a video or two of him anytime I do a live. So let's continue.
Give the phone back to your mom. TikTok's no place for a 5-year-old. A Spark Notes version. Kid fell into gorilla pen. Gorilla goes up to the kid. Gorilla starts getting agitated. Zoo officials got a rifle and ended him. The gorilla, not the... Yeah. And the big question is, should they have murked Harambe, especially when he didn't seem like an immediate threat to the child? Here's the thing. They could have tranquilized him, but that easily could have backfired. Think about it. It's already a stressful environment. You got people screaming and throwing things at you, and that's after a child-shaped object just got airdropped into your living room. Getting shot with a tranq would only amp him up even more. I want y'all to watch this video.
Okay, shot with a tranq. Jesus. Get out!
Animals don't understand what a tranquilizer is. As far as they're concerned, you just tried them. And in the 5 minutes it would have taken to work, Harambe could have raised absolute hell. And if a 400-pound Harambe seriously injured or even deleted the kid, that zoo is done for. Thus, technically, the kid shouldn't have been able to get into the gorilla enclosure in the first place. It's stupid, but it's like a balcony. You shouldn't have to tell a fully functional human being not to jump off a balcony, but if one does and there are no rails, the owner of that building is still getting slapped with a violation. So if a 3-year-old managed to get into the gorilla pen and then got deleted while there are armed zoo officials present, that zoo is finished. The zoo would get sued to oblivion and all the animals would get relocated and have to find a new place. And as an animal with a human body count, Harambe would almost certainly get turned into a hashtag anyway. It sounds like I'm taking the zoo side here. I'm not. In a situation that messed up, there is no right answer. Someone was going to lose. Just sucks that the someone had to be the animal whose only crime was literally just being an animal. But yeah, glad I didn't pull the trigger. You're absolutely right, and I was saving this story for last on purpose.
Don't.
This is Binti Jwa. She's a western lowland gorilla, which actually happens to be critically endangered. Also, she's the niece of this gorilla, Coco. Didn't know that before. This story goes all the way back to 1996 in the Brookfield Zoo just outside Chicago. A small child was excited to see the gorillas and as a result, fell into the enclosure 25 feet straight down. How so many fetuses end up in gorilla pens is beyond me. The 3-year-old broke his hand, was knocked out, and was bleeding heavily out the side of his face. And while all the other gorillas seemed confused and unsure of what to do, Binti went right up to the fallen boy. To everyone's shock, Binti, who was already a mother at this point, cradled the injured boy in her arms and even seemed like she was looking around for someone to help. Then, with her own 17-month-old hanging on her back, Binti carried him across the enclosure over to a door where zookeepers could get to him and gently laid him down. But here's the part a lot of people don't realize. As a new mother, Binti had learned to hand off her newborn daughter over to zookeepers so they could get her examined by vets. Binti did the same exact thing here, treating this boy she'd never met before like he was one of her own. But there might be another reason why she did this. You see, Binti was actually abandoned by her own mother when she was born and had to be hand-raised by humans. And when Binti became a mom, it was those same people that taught her how to care for her baby by using dolls. This story didn't just go viral, it went mid-90s viral, and it almost single-handedly changed the way a lot of people see gorillas. And in case you were wondering, Binti is still very much alive in the same Brookfield Zoo where she turned 34 in March. As for the baby gorilla on her back while she saved the little boy, that was her daughter Kula, who's 25 now and has a baby of her own, which makes Binti a grandmother. God bless you, Binti.
What is Optimum's greatest offer of all time? Introducing Optimum.
Well, this kid has so many, he has millions of
5G mobile
subscribers.
for as low as $45 a month.
But that was the end of it. So, like, oh shit. Oh wow, what's this? When cats break the rules of nature.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That's a pig on a tiger.
Sometimes all it takes is one picture going viral to completely shatter everything we thought we knew about the world.
This is when cats break the rules of nature.
Is one of those pictures. So the story goes, a mother tiger in California tragically lost her cubs to premature labor, and the loss left her so depressed that she would barely move and wouldn't eat at all. Worried for her well-being, zookeepers took 5 baby pigs, wrapped them in tiger skin, and like only a true mother would, the tiger adopted them all.
Oh my
She would
God.
nurse them, eat and sleep with them, and refuse to let them out of her sight. It was your typical Disney feel-good story that warmed the hearts of anyone who saw it. Now, here's where you have a choice. I can let you keep believing that story and just leave you with the happy ending, in which case you should probably click off this video, drink water, hug your mother, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay, so that's where I'll click off that for Kelsey. So that's another visual. That's like another thing. So Casual Geographic can go all over. He goes all over in like a good way, and he's not derogatory either. But that video I won't show because I don't know what's about to happen to the piggies if they get eaten and turn into bacon. But I highly do recommend Casual Geographic because he's awesome. I think he's awesome. And that's kind of like a realm that I wouldn't mind diving into at one point because I want to do some animal stuff.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I know you want to do it. But that's why I want to get our zoo thing out. So, I'm going to probably be closing this out because Kelsey wants to do a couple more things. We're going to get some of our dinner stuff together because we got Kolani pasta. We've got some sticks. We've got a turkey club. Oh, fuck me. Like, yo, let's go. Let's go, yo. I mean. Surprise! Yeah. Oh, but my weekend's over.
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep Neil out of his depression. Not going back to work. It's worse. So it's worse when you have to go back to work after the 2-week vacation we're gonna have.
Yeah, when we're away for I'm gonna be away for 12 days in September. It's gonna be tough to go back to the shit that I do.
But even me too. I'm telling you.
I'd rather do yours.
You want to sit in an office and be bored? I don't know, Neil. You'd go crazy. You would drive those people crazy. You'd make too much noise. You would do that. They'd be like, why is he making noise? Did he just make the noise?
I don't know. You know what I would do if I worked in her office? I would bust through the wall like this.
I need to figure out a way how to secretly report people so that I can fully explain this to you, Neil.
Yo, so just so everybody knows, Kelsey works at Dunder Mifflin. I dropped her off.
I don't work for.
You don't work for a paper company. She works for a company that sells metal pieces metal parts that are like integral to big vehicles and stuff.
They go into cars. They go into medical equipment. They could.
Okay, Dunder Mifflin. She works at Dunder Mifflin, but it's Nettles. So it's not pay. When I dropped her off, I'm like, oh my god, this building is so boring. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Even worse. So what I did say to her,
they pay me to drink coffee.
They pay her to drink coffee. I get paid to deal with fucking insane. I don't know. I don't know why. 24 years of it, I think I'm done.
Then you come work at the client office.
Yeah, but I did say to Kelsey, the one thing I do want to do is like, I'm like, make it to like October. Make it to Halloween so I can show up as my Ghostbuster. Okay? I will show up in all my shit. I've got so much shit, and I hope by then I have a new trap and a new PK meter. But
I come like knock on the window. There's like that window. You know, like the judge's office thing with the window over. The receptionist has that.
She has a window, so I can knock on the window on Halloween. Oh.
Excuse me.
I keep moving the mic just in case, so you can pick her up, but she's still talking.
You can come in with your little Ghostbusters spiel and just be like, and she would totally fall for it too. And be like,
would she cackle? What noise are you making? You trying to do Tina? If you're gonna do Tina, you know. So Tina Belcher's on right now. She has the glasses.
and it would be just like, I want you to come like knock on the window and be like,
Have you seen a spook, specter, or ghost? And I'll just go. I'll give my like eyebrow. I'll go like that, and just see what happens.
I just want to see that.
Speaking of eyebrows, yo.
I record it.
Speaking of eyebrows, oh no, she has to record it. Oh, I'll record it. Speaking of eyebrows, how's The Rock doing? The Rock has had his show canceled. Black Adam. What else in the work for him? Oh yeah, the XFL. Shocker! The XFL didn't work, and he lost tons of money. Shocker. What else did this guy bite his britches with? Then he's involved in some kind of weird kidnapping fucking thing with a bunch of other celebrity people with some, I don't know what the fuck that is. And now he's gone back to Fast and the Furious franchise that sucks. And they're gonna do some kind of spinoff with that. Yo, dude, can you stop grifting? For a man that is on top of the entertainment industry, as they say, you do a lot of shit stuff. Just saying. To me, honestly, I know there's a lot of Rock fans out there. Kelsey can't stand him. I like The Rock. I don't hate The Rock at all. But The Rock's peak was Attitude Era in the WWF. I hate saying WWE. WWF, World Wrestling Federation. During that, and then his movie The Rundown was really good. I enjoyed that. Everything after that, and you know, I guess fame and, you know, you're on top of the entertainment industry, this and that. When you just put yourself in everything and you're just grifting, you know, and people talk about grifters on YouTube, because I see a lot of grifters on YouTube, no matter what world of YouTube you live in, whether it's in the world I'm in or the political or the gamer or this, I see grifters all over the place that don't know how to grow their own fucking brand. They don't know how to stick to their own brand. So then they grift and they do. You'll see them catering to people's content. So like you'll see them catering to like what the narrative is out there or whatever. No. You don't do that. You don't become a bot, you fucks. Even though you have millions of, you know, like millions of subscribers. Sometimes saying certain words is tough to say quick. It's hard. It's not hard. I see all that shit and I start laughing my ass off because that means you can't come up with your own content. I think that's true. If you have to grift all over, you don't know how to do content. You just want random subscribers or like someone else. What the hell is this thing doing? A fucking security check? Right. You just want attention. You're not actually trying to give anything.
And the thing is that with those people, it's like they have no opinion.
No, they just agree. They agree with the popular narrative, or they agree with the okay, everybody's steering that way, so I'll stay in that camp. No, fuck that, man. I'm the guy. I don't want to be that person. No, I'm gonna give you my straight up opinion, and that's it. No. I'm not an everything great. I'm not an everything's great guy.
You know those people.
So
No matter what, they like it. There's no way. There's no physical way.
And especially nowadays.
Who watches a lot of things? You're not gonna go and say, "Whoa."
Fuck no. I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, that was cool. I enjoyed it for the moment.
Yeah.
That's it. And it was a moment. So that's why I tell people. That's why I tell people. Make sure to go hit that like. Go hit that subscribe. And become a part of the Irregular Nation, because why wouldn't you want to? Come take a ride on the Irregular side all the time. This guy, Hope Productions, right? I mean, because who's going to give you a more entertaining live stream where we can just talk about anything? The more and more people that we get to show up, ask questions. I'm going to answer it. And if I don't care to answer it, I'm going to tell you, I don't care to answer that, or I don't want to, or whatever. But I still want to entertain that question. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we have a comment in here. Who's that? As we're closing out. Oh, it's Linda! Congrats on 1K. I'm so proud of you both. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you. Because why wouldn't you want to be proud of what we do? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Jesus Christ. No, but seriously, everybody, we want you to show up. We want you to be a part of the lives. I'm going to try to keep comic news and all that to my subjected content. I will always answer questions live. I might even, the bigger we get, try to dedicate a live to a comic thing, to the comic realm, to to all realms. I'll do that. But y'all gotta show the fuck up. Okay? That's case in point. Otherwise, we're gonna keep doing the shit that we do. And then when we get that crowd, get ready, because it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get irregular. It's gonna get really irregular. I mean, Jesus. There's a lot of scary things that could happen. But anyway, everybody, there's lots to come. Stay tuned. Get ready for that zoo vlog that we did. And I will catch you all later. Peace out. Thank you for the 1K subscribers plus. We might hit that 1,100 by tomorrow. So, yeah. All right. Cheers out there.